This is Hannibal from thehannibaltv.com, and I am live here with a daily news update. Tessa Blanchard, who had at least six women wrestlers from WWE, NWA, AEW, Puerto Rico, all accuse her of spitting in black wrestler's face and calling her the N word. Despite that, Impact Wrestling still put their men's heavyweight title on her. So she is currently the Impact champion. I have seen some pictures from the event. Doesn't look like it was that well attended. It looks like there was a good amount of people on the floor, but the stands were not full. There wasn't even really stands, but like you could see a lot of empty seats on the one or two rows that there were on the upper level. They definitely 100% had a bigger crowd for PCW Ultra last Friday without PCW having a television show than Impact did for their Hard to Kill pay-per-view. Tessa got on the mic after her match and said, "Nobody in this life is perfect. We're all human, and it doesn't matter what you say about me. Doesn't matter what you call me. I have one of the strongest minds that I've ever known." So not denying that she made the racism claims or anything like that in that speech, although I believe she did deny them on social media. But so many women wrestlers have confirmed that she did say that. It's hard to believe that she didn't. Impact likes to say they're making history here, but the fact of the matter is they don't release their ratings anymore. They don't draw shit. They had a house show with under 100 fans lately. It's just a joke of a company. Their whole gimmick is they're a joke. I know that Ring of Honor added Marty Scurll, or however you say his name. I don't know how to say his name properly. As their new booker. I think Impact is just on a horrible downward spiral, like it always has been, but it's gotten really bad in the past, I would say 6 months or so. They should definitely replace D'Amore and Callis as bookers if they want to save that company at all, although it's probably too late. Anthem, which owns Impact, I guess has money because they own the Fight Network. They bought Access TV. That's the only reason Impact is on Access TV. There is some good people that work for Impact, like Sami Callihan. I personally like him, but their product is shit. Apparently, Delirious is still the main booker in Ring of Honor. So Marty Scurll, or however the hell you say his name, he's part of this new Ring of Honor booking committee. He's not necessarily the head booker. They had very good reviews for their show in Atlanta over the weekend that I guess Marty had some input in. I guess one of Marty's goals is to try and get a working relationship with Ring of Honor and AEW, according to Dave Meltzer. Whether that will be possible, I don't know. Scurll is going to still be allowed to work for New Japan, NWA, and PWG if he wants, according to Meltzer. Ring of Honor still has their New Japan crossover deal, and they also re-signed Bandito. AEW has signed Brian Cage, according to SoCal Uncensored. And by the way, Christopher Daniels is involved in SoCal Uncensored, and he is the AEW head of talent relations. So it doesn't get more credible than that. Despite, I guess, Cage's wife has tried to downplay the signing, but I mean, AEW, according to Meltzer, probably just wanted it to be a surprise. Luke Harper is going to be a free agent in February. He still is under his no compete. Matt Hardy in March and the Revival in April. Meltzer says that one of the reasons why Tessa is not in the WWE is because apparently she has attitude issues, which, as I said, I've found myself in my dealings with her. MJF is finished with MLW. He's going to be in AEW now and not MLW. There was some type of a working relationship between MLW and AEW and MJF, obviously, that he was allowed to wrestle for AEW while he was under contract with MLW, but I guess his MLW contract is now expired. He made his last appearance for the company over the weekend. Combate Americas was supposed to have that show in Puerto Rico that Apollo, the former TNA wrestler and Puerto Rico star, was supposed to fight on. They have announced they've canceled the show now due to the earthquakes. So that will be postponed to a later time. I did watch a match from last year's anniversary. I guess Carlito, Orlando, Colon, and Eddie, they're supposedly still under contract with WWE, but I saw a video of the match they had at the anniversary show that WWC put on in Puerto Rico this past year, and there was literally nobody in the audience. So I know IWA is actually drawing better than WWC in Puerto Rico right now. WWC, I believe they still have their TV show, but it's really gone down the drain. According to Court Bauer, Ted Hart is really released by MLW. I guess Ted has publicly said that his release from MLW is a work, and Bauer is saying that no, him saying that it's a work is actually a work. Will Callahan get an immediate rematch? Someone's asking me. I don't know. I don't care. It's the worst wrestling company out there, as far as I'm concerned. MLW, Ring of Honor, AEW, WWE, and New Japan are far above Impact. Paul Bunyan says he loves my channel. Thanks a lot. I'm about almost halfway through my Sabu shoot interview editing of it. Hopefully I'll have it finished editing by tomorrow and have it on patreon.com/the Hannibal TV by the end of the week. And my 3-hour Kevin Sullivan interview, hope to have finished by the end of next week. Next month, we're going to try and get shoot interviews with Haku, the Barbarian, and Too Cold Scorpio when they come to Great North Wrestling for our big Annihilation event, February the 29th. And by the way, if you live in the Ottawa, Kingston, Smith Falls, Cornwall area, and you want to be in the front row, there's only about a handful of front row tickets left for the Great North Wrestling Annihilation event in Smith Falls. Go to thehannibaltv.com for more information, ticketpro.ca, or go to the Galipo Center Theater in Smith Falls and buy your tickets in person. Someone asked me, where's Killer Cross going? Alfred Lyman says, well, I did a interview with Killer Cross at the PCW Ultra Show. You can watch that on this channel. I believe WWE or AEW, although he is making an appearance for MLW in February, but I'm almost positive he's going to sign with either AEW or WWE. That's what the rumors were backstage at PCW. He might even be signed already, because they're not allowed to say it. Just like Jake Atlas, who I interviewed, he is supposedly signed with WWE, but he can't actually say it on tape. Can I interview Dangerous Danny Davis? Someone's asking. Sure, he's on my list. Frankie says he just saw the video of me taking down Lanny Poffo after Poffo attacked me. Yeah, he's an idiot. And it's funny because that was about 10 years ago now that incident happened. We made up after that. He still had another day to wrestle for us, so I had to. And we were actually back friends again for a couple of years after that, until I put that online, and he wanted me to take it down. Now we're enemies. Krilling876 tipped me $5. I have a theory on why Kamala isn't in the Hall of Fame. WWE probably doesn't want to look racist for having him a savage. He didn't have a manager. It was a handler. I don't actually even think it's that. I can guarantee you it's because Kamala is part of the concussions lawsuit. The demolition is involved with. Billy Jack Haynes is involved with, and a lot of others. And they're not going to put anyone in the Hall of Fame that's involved in an active lawsuit with them. And Billy Jack Haynes said they're appealing that lawsuit. So maybe when it's over, they will. AEW was just in Mississippi, right near where Kamala lives. I wish they had used him on their Memphis Legends special they did last week. I'm going off to the gym now. Thanks for all the comments. Have a good night, everybody. Talk to you later.